everybody's doing very well and drinking their water and getting sun when they can is very important, especially in these times. Make sure that you're staying inside, yes, but going outside to get some sun energy just to keep that creative energy flowing. It's very easy to, when you're in a space for an extended period of time, it's very easy to become stagnant and not grow. And when you are stagnant, it creates an environment where disease and viruses can thrive because there's no energy flowing. So I definitely want to get on here and just inspire everybody to go outside for a moment. You know what I mean? Get familiar with the sun's energy. Understand that this is literally the source of all light and life. So if you're going outside and you're getting some sun time and you're getting sun baths, you're taking sun baths, it improves your health greatly. So these are the type of things that boost your immune system. You're going back to nature, and when you're going back to what has worked in ancient times, like for example, the sun, that's how back in the day we were able to talk about time. You know what I mean? Like, it's the sun's light that has worked. So just a little immune system booster tip right there. Get some time in the sun, get some time outside, get fresh air. All of these things are extremely important. This is what accumulates to overall wellness. It's not just about, getting your daily workouts and making sure that you're eating salad. It's way beyond that. It's way beyond that. When you're creating an environment inside where dis-ease and viruses cannot thrive, you have to be coming at this entire experience from a holistic perspective. You can't just think that, okay, I'm going to drink some fresh orange juice every day and I'll be okay because I'm getting my vitamin C. How are you going to start the day with vitamin C, this fresh orange juice, and then close the day with alcohol? Closing the day with heavy foods with little to no nutrients at all. This doesn't make sense. I'm understanding and compassionate for those who are still following that routine, because this is the routine that we were taught, but this routine is not necessarily the way we need to be living. We need to be living more holistically. We need to be giving as much as we're receiving. You know what I mean? I know there are moments in the day where you maybe scroll on Instagram and you see an uplifting post that somebody posted, right? And it makes you feel warm inside in that moment, right? So what are you to do when you have those moments? You return them. You post something uplifting for somebody else to feel warm inside. I'm just at this point speaking about energy and sharing energy, what that looks like. Yeah. And thinking about health from a more holistic standpoint. It's like all about the choices that you're making on a daily basis, not just the orange juice that you're choosing to drink, when you wake up for vitamin C. It's way beyond just taking vitamin C every day. So I wanted to share my current health/detox routine. because I want people to feel inspired to have some consistency when it comes to their health, you know, finding peace in their health and wellness journey, because I know it can be a struggle. You know what I mean? Oh, a cat just ran by so gently, too. What was I saying? Yes, so I have experience, I've tried so many things when it comes to my health and wellness journey. Um, Trust me, I've tried it all. I've tried it all. I've tried it all. Since I was young, I was like trying Weight Watchers at like the age of maybe 14 just to see if it worked, because I always loved the idea of just being healthy. That was always my number one priority, and I think, well, I know my parents played a and continue to play a huge role in that. Um, but yeah, I've tried it all. I've tried so many things. I've figured out what works for me. I figured out what works for the majority of people. I figured out what, you know, certain things that are just, you have to do it every day, like drinking water, very important. Drinking water every day, drinking a sufficient amount of water every day, and that you would have to decide on your own. Identify what it feels like to feel dehydrated. Look up the symptoms of dehydration. A lot of us are experiencing that. And being that we are mostly made of water, that is one thing that we need to be ingesting a really great amount every day. So when it comes to my daily detox routine that I'm experiencing right now and that I'm kind of freestyling every day, I have upped the amount of water that I drink on a daily basis, and that has helped me so much. I thought I was drinking enough water before, I really did, but I'm finding that there was an imbalance because I spent a lot of time in the sun, meaning I probably need a little bit more water than usual. So that's one thing, upping your water intake. Um, and I would say also incorporating cleansing and releasing every day. So cleansing, but also ingesting. So finding a balance between cleansing and ingesting. So you can drink all the green smoothies that you want, but you won't find wellness if you're not releasing the unhealthy habits, right? So if you're drinking a green smoothie to start the day, you have to release drinking alcohol at the end of the day in order for it to balance out. Does that make sense? In order for this whole idea of wellness to truly come into play, you have to attack it from a holistic standpoint. And be kind to yourself during the journey. Understand that you are still learning, you're still growing, right? You're trying new things, you're figuring out what works for you. But yeah, start with just finding balance of all your choices. So another thing that I've incorporated outside of drinking lots of water every day, upping my water intake, making sure that I'm moving every day. I'm making sure that I'm doing some sort of mindful movement. I'm being present with my body at some point in the day, whether that be stretching as soon as I open my eyes, after I give thanks for the fact that I opened my eyes. I'm stretching, dancing if you dance. Find creative ways. Do push-ups. People are doing these push-up challenges. There's, that's a good idea, just to get the blood and the energy moving in your body. So there's no stagnancy. And like I said, once there's stagnancy, diseases and viruses thrive in those spaces. So we're drinking water, we're moving every day, we're giving thanks every day, and like I said, cleansing and also ingesting. So one thing that I've incorporated in my daily routine when it comes to cleansing is working with aloe vera. And I mentioned this in a couple other posts and videos, but aloe vera is such a great plant to use to cleanse. Just get the little plant, purchase that from the grocery store. Like I said in another video, it is less than $2 probably at the grocery store. Scrape the gel out. You can put it on your face, especially if you're dealing with any breakouts or anything happening on your face and you feel like you need a cleanse on your face. Put the aloe vera gel on your face. I actually have a layer on my face right now as we speak, and I'm just like detoxing with the sun with the aloe vera on my face, and I'll wash it off and, you know, put my moisturizer on. I'm using coconut oil right now and a skin salve that has a whole bunch of different other stuff on it, but that's a whole different conversation. So I'm using it externally, but I'm also, like I said, attacking it from a holistic standpoint. So I'm also ingesting it. So I'm scraping the gel out of the aloe vera plant, blending that gel with water, and I'm taking shots of that daily. So like 2 shots, I would say, of that blended water with aloe. It will last me 3 days, and I take like 2 big gulps every day when I rise while I'm doing the face mask. So this is a great way to detox and cleanse, but also balancing it out by being mindful about what I'm ingesting. So I've been doing a lot of fasting, and if you guys would like for me to do a whole video on fasting alone, please let me know, because there's so many benefits on fasting, and that is a great way to cleanse too, but that's a whole different conversation. So I've been doing a lot of intermittent fasting, you know, drinking a lot of water during that time, and then I'll either eat around, it depends on the type of day that I'm having. It depends on what time I rise, but between 12 noon or around 1 p.m., I would say, and sunset. So that is the time frame in which I'll eat my first meal. Depending on the type of day that I'm having, I'll have either fruit to start the day or a smoothie, and then a hot meal mixed with raw food after that. And sometimes I just eat 1 meal a day too, because I'm drinking so much water. So yeah, those are my little tips and tricks or whatever. This is my current health and detox routine. So sunbathing. What else did we talk about? Sunbathing, drinking, increasing your water intake greatly, increasing your water intake greatly, increasing your water intake greatly. Can anybody hear me? Yes, drink water. Hydrate yourself. Our bodies are made of mostly water. So, drinking water, right? What else? Just want to make sure that y'all listening. What else? We're drinking a lot of water. We're sunbathing. We're moving, doing our mindful movement, but we're also cleansing, but also making sure that we're keeping track of what we're ingesting and being mindful of what we're ingesting. And I said, you know, my way of cleansing daily is taking the 2 shots of aloe right now with water, just because that's what my body needs, and also using it externally as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really hope that you received something that you didn't know that you can carry with you on your journey as you continue to heal from the inside, as you continue to use your food as medicine, as you continue to take deep breaths and remind yourself that you are going to be okay. You are going to be okay. You are going to be okay. You can overcome any challenge that is presented to you. You are loved. You are bliss. Okay? You are loved. You are loved, and you are supported. Okay? I love you guys. Please take care and stay safe.